The case that I'm going to be sharing with you all today is about the murder of a child. We're going to be talking about one of the most famous unsolved crimes in American history, the Jon-Benet Ramsey case. Today we are going to be talking about who Jon-Benet is, what happened to Jon-Benet, and finally I will be presenting the suspects in the case. According to biography.com, Jon-Benet Ramsey was born on August 6, 1990 in Atlanta, Georgia. As a child, Jon-Benet participated in many beauty pageants, and by the age of 6, she had won many titles. Jon-Benet was the youngest of two. Her family consisted of her mother, Patsy Ramsey, who was also a former beauty queen, her dad, John Ramsey, who was a businessman, and her brother, Bert Ramsey, who was 9 years old at the time of her murder. Now we're going to be looking into the day that changed this family's lives forever. Christmas is typically a time that brings the family together. In 1996, the Ramsey family had a Christmas they would never forget. CNN posted a timeline from that day. It all started after 5 a.m. in Boulder, Colorado, when Patsy Ramsey woke up to find that her 6-year-old daughter, Jon-Benet, was missing. There was a 3-page ransom note written and left on their stairs that stated that Jon-Benet was kidnapped and requested $118,000 ransom. The letter was addressed to her father, John Ramsey, and stated that he would be receiving a phone call on how to deliver the money to the kidnappers, but the call never came. Jon-Benet's body was later found in the basement of their home. Autopsy reports determined that the cause of death was asphyxia by strangulation associated with craniocerebral trauma, which meant that Jon-Benet was strangled and sustained a head injury. Now that we have all the facts on what happened that night, we'll be moving on to the suspects. Was Jon-Benet murdered by an intruder, or was someone in her family the verdict? Rolling Stone magazine presented suspects in this case. Our first suspect was Gary Olivia. Gary Olivia was a convicted pedophile living in the area. When police arrested Gary Olivia on drug charges, a magazine cutout was found of Jon-Benet in his backpack. A high school friend also stated that he had gotten a phone call from Gary, stating that Gary said he had hurt a little girl. No charges were ever pressed on him. Our next suspect is Bill McReynolds. Bill McReynolds dressed up as Santa Claus during Jon-Benet's mother's family gatherings. It was rumored that Jon-Benet and Bill McReynolds had an extremely close relationship, and there was a possibility that he scheduled a private visit from Santa on the night of her murder. Although there was speculation that he was a suspect due to their close relationship, no evidence actually placed him out that way. Jon-Benet's family were also suspects in this case. Our first suspect is her mother, Patsy Ramsey. The theory was that Jon-Benet had wet her bed, and that in a rage, Patsy Ramsey had slammed her head into a blunt object. It was even rumored that she had written the ransom note herself. The $118,000 ransom happened to be the same amount as John Ramsey's Christmas bonus. Analysts also concluded that the ransom note was written inside of the home with Patsy Ramsey's stationery and pen. Not only was Jon-Benet's mother a suspect, so was her father, John Ramsey. When police arrived to the scene, there were no footsteps in the snow that would show signs of an intruder. They instructed John and his neighbor to walk around the house and see if they could find anything out of the ordinary. John Ramsey went straight to the basement, where he happened to find his daughter's body. Despite police's instruction to leave everything as they were, he took her body, brought her upstairs, removed the tape from her mouth, and even threw a blanket on top of her, which greatly impacted the preservation of evidence. There was also rumor that the investigators said that John Ramsey was planning a family trip to Atlanta, Georgia, while the investigators were there investigating the murder of their child. Our final suspect is Bert Ramsey. The theory with Bert was that Jon-Benet had gotten into his late-night snack and that in a rage, he had taken a flashlight and hit her over the head. Undigested pineapple was found in Jon-Benet's stomach, which meant that she was eating pineapple right before she was murdered because it was not digested yet. There was also a flashlight left in the kitchen that resembled the wound that was left on Jon-Benet's head. It is believed that the parents found out about this murder and planned the whole kidnapping scenario to cover up their son's crime. Now we have all gotten the information about Jon-Benet's murder. We learned who Jon-Benet was, a 6-year-old beauty queen. We learned about what happened the day of the crime on December 26th. And we found out the suspects, including possible intruders and even her own family members. After all this information is presented, do you think you know what happened to Jon-Benet Ramsey?